Hey guys, what's up? How you doing? So in the past videos, we've worked on this section, this interaction here, and I've also worked on this here. But this is the final project I already did before. Now the next goal is to work on this effect, and I'm going to show you how to do it. So with that said, we're going to work on the feature project section. So let's go there. This is design in Figma, so we can see what we're doing. And come over to so to get started, we just come over here. Let's go here, wrapper, main wrapper, go section, this thing, click on here, then click div section. My section is going to be called projects. Okay, so from project section, what do we need? We need what we need now, we need to make a collection list, because all of these are going to be in a collection list. Yes, it's CMS. We're going to be using the CMS today, so that's what we're going to do. Let's do that. So we're going to go into the CMS, new collection. Let's call this project. So we're going to have a name, project name, then we're going to have a slug, then we're going to have save changes. What else do we need? We need an image for each of the projects. We need a class, so we need an image. Okay, what else? We need save field. We need what? Option. This option is for this one here. So if you look at the right hand side, you see YouTube video, YouTube series, course, YouTube video, so yeah, these are series, like classes. You can either change them for something else. So project type, you can see project categories makes more sense. And add option, you see YouTube video, YouTube series, and course. Save it. What else? A link block. We need a link. Alright. Link. And a quick collection. Webflow automatically wants to give you default items in the collection, but you say no, new project. So now you start looking for it, and you just start typing now. Watch this when I die. So, and you want to check an option, YouTube video, project link. Yes, that's what we're gonna do. So basically, let me project link, YouTube video. I didn't see the links here, so I have to go to the channel and look for it. I think I opened the other one and also get the links from the other project I've made before. But basically, if you want to get the links, you go to the YouTube channel and get it. Whatever you're doing, working on to, go to the YouTube channel to get the links of whatever you need. Where's the link? Okay, so I've gotten the link here, and that's the link. Now for project image, what you need to do is to upload the image of these ones that I saved for you here, or these ones. These are the images we're going to use. So you may remember when I made the image, I cropped it and stuff. So this is what when I die. If you want to export, I thought I had to export again, so I don't need to show you again how to export. So my own goal now is to import the images. Let's see. Sorry, cancel. I better just make a folder from here and look for it inside. So to look for images or export them again. I'm not sure I kept them, so I'm going to be looking for them. Okay, I've sent them. Okay, I've seen it. And when you see your images, you just drag and drop, put it here. Voila, that's done. And my image has already been compressed. I think try exporting and seeing the size of the image. If it's not big, then it's okay. This image is 898 kilobytes. What's going on? It's a video. Something is wrong. So I think I'm gonna refresh it and try. Okay, so go back there. So my Webflow restarted, so I'm going to show what I did so far. We've done the collection item add stuff. Now we're going to add each item to it. So project name is Watch This When I Die, which I cannot type it out without making mistakes. So project type is a YouTube video. And for the image, you can either tap here and you import the image, or you can just come over to the image and drag and drop it here, and it just load for a second. And voila, you're done. And you create. One extra tip I have for you is, let's say you've already made the project already, and now want to rearrange how it's organized. Come over here to project again, add a new field called number. And number integer allowed decimal. So what that decimal does is that first everybody can be using one. Okay, order, let's call it order, save field and save collection. So now here you can call this one 1, right? I will show you something. You call it 1. Next, let's import. I'll fast forward this and I'll show you if we put every other thing. So let's just okay, so we just completed it now, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 projects totally in the project CMS. Now this order that we added here, this gives us an extra flexibility to edit the project the way it's displayed in the Webflow page. So let me show you something. If you come over here, project section, let's add some things now. So add a div. Right on that div. So the first div, let's bring out. The first div is here. Let's call it padding global. Padding section medium. That's one. Second div is a container large. Yeah, that container that's what we use at that time, so you can see basically lining up there. What next? We're going to use project wrap, div, And this project section, we're going to change it to background. Is it alternate? Yeah, white. Yeah, exactly. Now we're going to convert to project wrap. We're going to give it the H2. This H2 here. So future projects. Nice. Well, first project right at the beginning. I'm going to open a collection list. Yeah. And this collection we're going to choose source projects. I'm going to do much from here because already they are almost all styled. So you pick one of them and just like how do you style the collection list? What's going to be the styling? The collection list has collection item, collection wrapper, collection list wrapper, collection list, the collection item. So in this collection item now we're going to do Control E, put a div. I'm going to call it the link block because the stuff is clickable. So what's the time? 4:34. Okay. What else? Link block. What next? Now I have Control E, which is like a text block. But this text block is heading style 3. That's one. What else? We have another div here with YouTube video and arrow. So we're gonna convert that link block. Put it, give a div, and we're gonna give Ctrl E on that text block again, and this time again with an arrow. Copy as SVG, and with that SVG import. So yeah, because the link block, everything's color blue. Sorry, man, my nose. I think I picked up the code yesterday. So so now we can just call this link block what project item. I'm called our selection. Selecting this link block inside the collection item, and you can call this project item. Then give it a flex. Give it space between. So there's space between. That's nice, right? And this one now, what we're going to give it again, div block. Let's give the arrow a smaller distance. So this is the arrow. What's the size of the arrow we're using here? 36. Have we used this before? I can't remember. But icon. What's the largest icon we have here? 2.5. 2.5 is 40 now. 2.5 times 16 it's 40. And let's use that. It works. So let's call this the right side. Right. I don't know what to call it anymore. Right side. People are naming sometimes. So now give it flexbox 2 and make sure instead of stretch, give it center. That's the. Give it a gap of what's the gap between these two? 24. Nice. 24 to anywhere 24 is divided by 16 is 1.5 rem. Yeah. Now this one. Remember, how are we gonna convert all of this text now into what is meant to be like different things? Yeah. So we're gonna do so. We'll come over here to the agent style 3. I will do the text style. Press here. Where you're going to get the text from, project name, and everything changes. You see? And over here too, you come over here. Where you want to get the text from is from the project categories. Everything changes. Can you see? So it's pretty cool. Once you figure it out, it's going to be very fun to use. And now remember, we're going to have a padding at the bottom, 48. I'm sure it wasn't this big when I designed the mobile. Let me see, what's the mobile? 24. Okay. So on 48, let's give it 3 rem. And that's that there. Now, as you can see, there's a line. For this one now, it's top and bottom, but for the rest, it's just bottom. There's a bottom border here. So I'm going to add that in Webflow. Come over here, click on the product listing. You come over to the border. Where's border? Yeah, border. You click on the bottom here, and you just give it 1. You see? But now, let's make sure that you're using the correct color. So you color it, you copy the color, and you paste it, and everything changes, right? If you can even increase it if you want to be sure. Decrease it again. Yeah. So now, let's change the color of this text because it's not looking very good at all. So come over back here to the typography products, and we're going to use the color from this one here. So this is the color here, 40. What we're going to do is cancel for this project item that has a link block, cancel the link here. No more links at the bottom. Give these things like this. Yeah, you see there. And yeah, this is okay. Now, as you can see, we have a line for this one up and down, but in this case we have only for down. So what I'm going to do to fix it, we're going to press that. We're going to come over to max width. I'm missing something. Come in, let's see. Div. Oh, I see. Sorry. So last time I tried this thing, it was with that worked was with this one. I used this one as a styling instead of a new div. Problem is that this one cannot be a link block. So but as a link block, it won't work well. And so I'm going to use custom code. I'm going to show you how to use custom code to add a line to this one at the top. Yeah. I don't stop this now. So we're going to use the ends item. So ends item CSS. I'm going to show you how I'm going to approach this. I'm going to bring this on here. So ends child CSS, end child selector. And how does this work? Just so you get to see an example. So as you can see now, you see font child, end child minus n plus 3. That's the border, 2 pixels. End child, all even number, light yellow. So if you notice now, it is replicating it. I think. So what we want to do is to choose the nth child, the first nth child. So ours is going to be li nth child 1. Let's try that. So we're going to choose the class name. So what's the class name we're dealing with here? Project item. So over here, just come to your project wrap. Come embed, code embed. I'm going to choose style. And I didn't want to use custom code. But anyway, this is not a big issue, don't worry. It's not a big custom code roadblock. Just realize that for this thing to work well, and we don't want to use we want it to be a linked block. We can't use the purple one as a link block. We have to make our own link block. Yeah. So project item. We can't even copy. So if you press save, come over here, copy the name, come back here, put embed, and press it, open it. So project type, it is int child, and that is 1, int child 1. Yeah, border box for this. What I'm looking at, want to give it a border. Border of 1 pixels. I should say, we didn't say border top. I forgot my syntax. It's a border. Just maybe. So I'm going to try something. If it doesn't work with ChatGPT, I'm getting color from here. There's the color. Nothing changed. Okay, so I just realized that I couldn't use custom code. I've not found out a way to get that part done using custom code. So another trick I have for you is to just come here to your border, to this, give it one at the top, just give it, and that's for the collection list. So that's it. Nobody ever know. And yeah, we just did an exam. So now we'll give it a spacing, flexbox, spacing bottom. 48, that's 3 rem. Yeah, and you can see nothing else. The code embed is still here. I wrote it and nothing has happened to it so far. Like it's not working yet. So I'll just leave it here. I'll leave it there. We'll come back to that later. And yeah, so that's how to design this. Now to animate it, this is where the question comes, right? But now for you to add an image here, control image, and this image has to take hot coffee from my throat. Yeah, so I'm facing code series now, and for some reason my screen recorder just turned off and it's cut midway. So I'm going to redo this section here. It's image preview section. So now we have this. I think we know what we did out to here. This is a project item. We use collection list to give it the border on the top here because we couldn't give the project item two borders. And normally if it's over here you'll see it, but if you come over to collection item you'll see, let's say we just call it div, you will see that there is a first item, last item, odd item, even items. So there's like an option for styling them that way, but I didn't use that method. So in case you want to use that method, yeah. Anyways, we've gotten to this point. Now we need to add the image. So we need a div, or we need a, let's add our image. Give it project image. Wrap in what? A div. Let's call this div preview image wrap. Let's call the image wrap. This image we're going to give it position absolute. I'm going to give it 20 rem. We're going to give it 45 viewports width to the center. Sorry, 45 VW comes to center there. Yeah, and we're going to give this one auto. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You can also give it border of like 24. Yeah, let's also, yeah, overflow hidden. Also give it a shadow of that shadow. Increase the blur. Oh my god, blur is so big, so big, so big, so big. Honestly, you can always increase the blur with this one here. Let's keep going bigger, or keep going smaller, or bigger. I think this 40 is okay. What else? I don't miss any other thing. Yeah, I think if we can make this thing come up a bit, so let's say like 2VH. Minus 1VH. Yeah. You know what? I'm not gonna do that. Let them stay on their own lane. It's better that way. I'll just use rem. So let's say 32 rem. You know, and maybe down here we can also give it 0%. Okay, you know what? Each of these supposed to be on their own. I don't know why they're coming all the way up. Anyways, this image now, we're gonna give it IMG. And what this IMG will do, just give it 100% width. We'll give you minimum 100% height. Like once you take off the whole stuff, once give it instead of fill, we're gonna give it cover. And yeah, I feel like I'm gonna have some issues here now because of the styling I did to this thing. So I'm going to remove this 0 rem. It's back there. Maybe what we can do is to adjust, instead of the absolute position, we can adjust the transform. So we can use this transform here. We can take it higher, move a bit up, exactly. And that's minus 40 rem. Minus 40. I guess so. I said 2 rem. At this point, I don't even know. But this is okay. This is okay. Yeah, this is okay. Now let us animate it. Let's animate. So we're going to animate the project item. That's like the trigger. So come back to interactions, element trigger, mouse over. Oh shit. Sorry for saying shit. Astaghfirullah. Mouse over. Yeah, start animation. And you know what? Mouse over. It doesn't work on tablet, mobile, and this, so that's okay. Only desktop. Start here. Project over. That's one. And let me do. Oh man. Okay, so where are we? Let's animate it now. So So we're gonna have two states like we've done last time. So we're gonna have two states, empty states and a final state. What's the initial state and final state? So what's the initial state? We want this images. Image wrap, right side, this right side. Okay, right side and the heading here. So I forgot I said the right side. So this image wrap. Let's first start with this. We wanted to, if you look at the design that we built here, you can see it starts. Initial state is everything looks dark. Everything looks like it's not active, but when you over it, it's active. So not the finest work, but if it's going to teach you how to do this thing, I think it's okay. I should stop torturing myself with saying this is not fine enough. So rotate. I want you to rotate but this other way around 20. That's okay. Initial state 20. We also want it to be opacity. I think let's not deal with opacity yet. Opacity can still be 100. We also want this image wrap to be move down. So when I say down, like 10 pixels, 20 pixels, that's okay. So as initial state, so and with the opacity, it's going to be down. So I want it to, like, as it's coming up, it's opacity stuff. Now for this one, what's the initial state? We can click on the open item and give you initial state to something like let's say body. You can use image opacity or text color. Text color can change a lot of things. And change text color, we can just like red. You can say everything changes, or white or something. So let's use text color. You can use something like this. What color do we use? I can't remember the color we used. Like, let's just use the border line, the border color. Yeah, let's see how it looks like. I'm just gonna be very hard to read. So let's see. Yeah, if it's hard to read, we can just increase it, make it come down a bit. 70. Come down a bit. 40. And I think that's okay. And that's added here as initial state. And for this one now, for the initial state, I'm gonna give it move. No, yeah, only shade of the class. And yeah, you move it on initial states. I mean, no, you don't move it on initial state, give it 0. It's when it is active that you move it. So now we have all of this. We can now duplicate it, and now we can now, sometimes you notice that image wrap, edit style. So sometimes it doesn't follow the way you arranged it the first time, which is very annoying. I think the last time I did it one by one, but I wish it's just obey me for once in its life. So it rotates. This is 0. Image style move. Let's call this on 24. I'm not even seeing the style. Like, I don't even know what's going on. Product item text color. Let's give the text back to the 1A. Yeah, image wrap is what move up 0, and the image opacity is what 100%. And if you play it, move. Minus 40. Let's see now. This is very weird. So now let us give it a, let's say, out quad. Let's use minus 0.3. It's not so bad still, you know. Okay. Three items affecting the interaction element. Let's go into class. All children Okay, that's one. Yeah, so let's save it now. I know we're going to choose the class, not the elements class. Let's say how does it look like now? It's not so bad. It's not so bad. But now we want it to stay in the middle, not at the end there. And for that to happen, we need to start it separately the way I started last time. And I'm not so sure how I did it. 45 bits. I think it's. Was it from there? Let's see. And my screen recorder stopped working again. So I think this was disk space. I just cleared 40 gig from my storage space. Let's hope it works out well now. Man, this is so annoying. Now where are we? Image wrap. So I said I used 40 viewports with the last time. So yeah, let's look at it. Does it stay in the center now? Not necessarily, but it's better, right? And I have some tricks to show you. So let's say, yeah. So interactions, product over preview. That's good. So now going to over out. What happens? Start animation. Come here to project over. You duplicate it. You call it project over out. You edit the project over out. And you're gonna delete the second one. And I'm gonna use this first one as the thing linear. You're gonna change it to in out quads. Oh, it's supposed to be out quad, and the other one's supposed to be in out quad. So let's go back and change that. In out quad. Yeah, so then product over out rotates, and let's see how does it look like now. This one, can you see this one doesn't stay well in the shape? There's an error there now. Something's wrong with that image. And I thought I gave all images style. So I thought I gave all images 100% height. What happened? Okay. Something just went away from my screen. I don't know what that is. Well, so these are scenarios. I don't know why the image is not obeying the rules. Unless the image, it had a shadow previously. This was probably the image I used, so it has a shadow on it. So, is that it? Yeah, it has a shadow. Oh, so because of the shadow, it's affecting it. So export the language just now to. So you replace what was there before, and you come back here, and you go back to your custom CMS stuff. What is it? How to custom language guide. You can replace. You can use replace. So you come back to download. Like this just for me, wherever you save theirs. So the ultimate language learning guide. Yeah, that's better now. It's uploading, and you save it. And now when you go back to work, exactly, it looks okay. So now I don't like the way it falls down though. It looks yucky. So we're gonna change the over out animation. I think first things first, we're gonna make it 0.2 seconds. That's one. Edit style. Go back. Text color. Go back. Image wrap. Move. Yeah, that's okay. So let's see. Better now, right? Better. And that trick I have for you is to show you how to. This is just I didn't do this last time, but I want to show you something. So if you come over to interactions, you can choose mouse over elements. That is is a continuous interaction. You cancel tablet is this, and you play mouse animation, and you start image follow. Let's call it that image follow. And I want to show you how to do something, cause it seems like you will like it. So it's gonna move animation. We're gonna be using this image wrap. Move it to the side. Move it to this side. Move it to this side. These are like -100%, and this other one is like what? 100%. Yeah. So actually, it's actually the other way around. It's going to be -100% here, and the other one is what? -100%. So the -100%. Okay, so doesn't have so much then we can just as -180. Or we can just make it limited, it doesn't go too far. You can see basically just following it, and I don't think that's bad, right? It looks okay, right? Tell me it looks okay, please. If we save that, we can now animate with existing states. Smoothing, and the smoothing, yeah, that's what I want to change. The smoothing can be, so I want it to trail a bit, so it follows it. For this head here, so I think what we can do too is to maybe reduce how far it can go for the left hand side, for the right hand side. Unless this is the, sometimes I'm really confused. What am I even doing right now, bro? Like, this is supposed to be moving and telling me what I'm doing. 7%, 100%. If I make this 100 -100% now, how far will it go? It's not going far, okay. So this is that's the one that's, so this one as at top is for this side here, for the left hand side. So you can make it bigger. 150 is okay. And for this one on the right hand side, we can make it smaller because it's actually from we already pushed it already to that side with the 40 viewport width. So now adding that there is just going to give it much. So I think that's okay. Save. Yeah, I also do that. I hope you enjoyed that one. What else? Yeah, for mobile responsiveness, and I gave this image wrap move the positioning absolute, and I gave it none, so I didn't want to keep going with it. And for the flex box, I make it down like this, and I made it stretch space between. Yeah, and what did I do to this one? So I moved it to the right hand side. How did I do that? Yeah, exactly. So that's how I did it. So you just keep going, you click on it and take it where you want to go and so like that. That I did the last one. But yeah, the other ways you can do it. Let me just show you one that can be cool too. Come over here, give it block. Come over here, you can give it grid. For that grid, you can also give this top one at the top. Grid is called. Let's make it one column. You know what? I'm not going to. Let's leave it the way it is. Because if I start doing rubbish, I didn't plan what I'm doing. It was in my head, so I don't know what I'm going to tell you. But yeah, that's it. This is on that one, and this is mobile. Overall, it looks okay. Now, that's it. In the next video, we're going to work on testimonial section. I hope you see it there. Don't forget to give me some feedback. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.